Yo guys, it's Taras, and today I'm going to record my first episode of Kaldun Cast, my first ever attempt at a podcast, which is a medium I love, and I've never really participated in creating one, so it's going to be new. And today we're going to be talking about the Defend the Guard rally that just happened here in Minnesota. They're going on across the U.S., and then some thoughts about work habits, MMA, and spirituality. All right, so first we've got Defend the Guard, Minnesota. So the Defend the Guard initiative is really about getting a requirement that governors of a state should have to have a declaration of war from the legislators to be able to deploy the National Guard into active duty fighting. So really the premise here is that our National Guard should be defending the nation. And the governors of each state are the commanders in chief of the National Guard. And what's happening is they're getting sent out into the war on terror, which is kind of this undeclared war that we've been fighting for over 2 decades now, since September 11th. And kind of a really egregious example is in the Hurricane Katrina case, where the Louisiana National Guard was out fighting in Iraq. And so they sent in the 82nd Airborne Division to do peacekeeping in New Orleans during this hurricane. And the 82nd Airborne is this elite fighting, killing battalion. So the folks who are really supposed to be in charge of defending the country are way out there in Iraq. And we've got elite fighting units keeping the peace. And it's just madness. So really this is about protecting our National Guard and making it so that our military is focused on defending the country more broadly. So I took a couple of pictures while I was there. We've got our beautiful Capitol building in St. Paul. We've got our former governor, Jesse Ventura, who gave a nice speech, and Scott Horton down here in the lower right. And I'm just going to zoom in further detail for you guys. So yeah, Capitol was beautiful. It was a lovely end of summer day. Jesse Ventura rocking the mullet on the Capitol building steps. And Scott Horton, who has been awesome on the war on terror and really breaking down what's going on, especially with the famine situation manufactured by Saudi Arabia in Yemen. So pretty sweet to see Scott and Jesse there. Next, I want to talk a little bit about work habits. So I'm working in the technology sector, doing automation software engineering, and lately I've been feeling a lot of sadness and fear around the war in Ukraine, missing my family who are 5 hours away in the Milwaukee area where I'm here in Minnesota. And I've been missing them. We've had coworkers and friends, who've had deaths in the family, and it gets me concerned about my folks back home. But I've been able to get in contact with them, and my grandma and grandpa in the nursing home, they're getting good medical attention, and they're doing all right over there. It was hard because I couldn't call them for a bit. The phone was busted. And so, when you're dealing with a lot of fear and sadness, it's tempting to want to just lay down and take a little snooze. But is it a good habit, especially during the workday? Perhaps it's better to take like a mindfulness break and focus on what's going on around you, or to do some stretches and get more into your body and keep your morale up that way. I've also been listening to a lot of podcasts, which can be fun and informative, but I've been finding it stressful with kind of getting voices beamed into my head and uh, an overabundance of information and a lack of focus. So the last couple days, I've been trying to improve my focus, and with for me, that's rock, folk, and blues music that helps me focus on the task at hand, and that's reduced my anxiety around work and trying to stay focused. Then I'm also a big fan of training martial arts, and I'm a nerdy dude. It's easy for me to slip into just playing video games and letting my body go to shit. But MMA, martial arts, it's how I keep fit and feel confident in my body. And I want to shout out Minnesota Martial Arts Academy here in the Minneapolis area, and then J.K. Lee's Taekwondo back in Wisconsin. And I've been recovering from a knee injury, so I haven't really been sparring too much, and throwing some kicks has been hard for me, but I'm getting back to hitting the gym pretty hard, getting out for bike rides and the occasional run. And I've also been coaching some new guys, so that was a new and rewarding experience on Friday, kind of dealing with some new folks, some big American guys, and when there's a big difference of mass, that's challenging in martial arts because somebody is going to be coming in really hard when they're 100 plus pounds heavier than you, and you've got to be able to keep folks on focus and be able to take a swing from them. So that's been a good time recently, and I've been stretching that coaching muscle. I've also been exploring my spirituality a bit. So I've got a mixed Ukrainian, Russian, and Jewish background, and my family came here as Christian refugees, but I guess I've never felt that sort of Western interpretations of Christianity, specifically like Lutheranism and to a lesser extent Catholicism that I've been exposed to, really spoke to me. I like Buddhism a lot. The Minnesota Zen Center that I used to hang out at a lot, unfortunately, they've got a very left-wing perspective. And with 2020, I got really upset about the businesses getting shut down and the vaccine mandates. So I kind of fell out of practice with that. I'm still trying to meditate just a little bit each day. But I've also been exploring Eastern Orthodox churches and trying to understand what sort of tradition is right for me. And that's just been kind of my struggle recently. Finally, I want to shout out my sponsors. So do you ever wonder what true liberation feels like? You can gain the high-value skills for lifelong success in just a 12-week course. Give yourself what you need to live at a higher level at getautonomy.info, or check out my website and my affiliate link in the description below. You can also learn the dirty secrets of finance that the globalists don't want you to know at wealthbattle.com. Again, in the description, I'll have my affiliate link, so please check them out, or if you don't want to use my affiliate link, just let them know that I sent you. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a future video. Thanks everyone. Peace.